Hey, what's up, gamers? Me, Heart the Gamer, and welcome back to another Dungeon Dragons Cyperior Volume 3,
Yay.
Chapter 1. And I am joined by the main person of this chapter, Kiwi.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's been a while.
So, yeah, I'm really excited because we're now starting up Cyperior again. It's been a while. I know. I know most of you probably didn't miss it, but most of you probably have because you were like, "Oh, it was so interesting. The story was really fun. Like y'all seem to have so much fun and stuff." So
Everybody
now we're
connected.
officially back, and we will try to get things rolling again. Um, so yeah, just give me one moment, and we'll start it up. So, anyways, Kiwi. I'm going to now ask you,
Oof.
what is your main character's name? At least the main character. Don't have to tell me anyone else so far.
Alright. My main character that I will be playing in this campaign of this volume of Cyperior. His name, actually, let me pull up. Yeah, sorry, Chad. I had to pull up his character sheet because that's where I wrote his name down.
And
His
also,
name
after
is
giving the name,
Alexander.
tell us also the race and class and background, so we get a clear concept.
His name is Alexander. He is a Goliath fire genasi, and he is a haunted one.
All right, and what's his class?
His class is barbarian.
Shocking. All right, so now Kiwi, I will mute until you need me, but for now, you tell the story of what you need to do for this chapter.
We go back to a simpler time, before the future, before the current events of Cyperior. We will go to the island of the gods. We start with a young lad being born to two godly parents. His name is Jacob. Now, Jacob is your average kid, running around playing pranks, but he also was very, very curious. He thought of ways that he could improve things, make stuff to help people, but also to hurt people. And his parents, they weren't too thrilled about the good things that he wanted to do. But when it came to the bad things that could throw the entire world out of balance, they supported him fully. And around in the ninth century, around 1288, Jacob would create the very first firearm. And he would distribute it to two races, the dwarves and the elves, letting them create more and more, editing the designs. And with that, since nobody knew where both sides got the designs from, they thought that one race copied the other. And it started a war. A full on war. Millions would die in the process. And the gods weren't thrilled with what Jacob had done at all. So they got one of his parents to curse him with something so vile that it almost killed him. Okay, Hoodie, I need you for a second.
Yes.
I need you. I'm thinking we're gonna do a little voiceover of how the curse went down. I need you to voice the person who placed the
Mhm.
curse.
So is this going to be like in person, or is it like this
Or,
person is not
yeah, an in
near this
person.
person and just was like, I'm going to do this curse now?
In person confrontation.
I am very disappointed in you, Jacob. I
What would
thought you
I
were
do?
better than that.
I simply did what you and Dad supported me to do.
Supported you. Yes, I will agree that it was something intriguing. However, you disobeyed the one rule of us gods. And since you're a full-blooded god, you're not supposed to interfere with humanity. They're supposed to figure out things on their own. Giving them a boost is one thing, but giving them the things to leverage the scale. Now, how do we know that these things won't backfire on us? I know it's hard for a god to die, but we don't know how these things are made.
You're. It would take something of divine power to kill a god. They don't have the technology, they don't have the knowledge to make anything like this. You can't do this to me!
And yet, a god gave it to mere mortals. Yes, elves live a very, very long time. I do agree. They should be rooted out of that, but unfortunately, I can't interfere with such things. I'm not the mother of life, after all. But I am one of the elder gods, one of the originals, and I can conquer anything if I wanted to. However, it does not give you the right to give such power to these people. And you're a god, and so who's to say that they wouldn't find out about the design of it being a god related? You gave them your original design on both ends, different models. They changed it entirely, but who's to say if they didn't follow the correct patterns, it wouldn't have divine powers and wouldn't have killed a god. You're lucky that we caught on before it was too late. The goddess of death couldn't keep up with all the deaths because they were unplanned. You broke the cycle of life and death. These people that were killed weren't supposed to die for another couple hundred years. You shortened their lifespan because you were too arrogant and gave something value to mortals.
I I won't let you take away my victory. Jacob pulls out a very, very original model of a hand cannon and aims it at his mother. I didn't want to do this, but I won't let you take this away from me.
And you think I'm afraid of something like that? All right, then. She gets up from her chair and walks towards you with her heels clicking against the floorboard and goes straight to where the gun is and says, "Shoot me." If you really want to keep this victory, you're going to have to get rid of the one person who can stop you. What's it going to be, Jacob? You're going to shoot your own mother over a victory that wasn't even earned? Well, what's it going to be? going to keep continuing the cycle of life and death and break that rule and make it where other gods will come for you. And let's just say I'm the easy route. Get rid of me, and your life will become more of a hell than mine. Kiwi.
You. You can't take this away from me. And you won't. As he turns and leaves. Hello? Oh, there we go. Didn't hear for a second.
A shame I have to do this to another. She snaps her finger, and immediately you stop in place.
Mother.
Oh, I'm not going to take your victory away from you. I am going to give you a title. However, this title does come with a price. A big price. Threatening a god's life is treason of death. But as your mother, I feel some sympathy towards you. Not a lot, of course, considering you almost did shoot me. But I will commend this as bravery. She walks in front of you and says, "With this curse I lay upon you." Give me 1 second.
Oh, yep. Nope.
Here we go. May I repeat this verse, for this may not be reversed. I, the caster, may not be dispersed, for the one who is hearing this shall be submersed. In this unholy trinity we call a curse. And says, it was so close to being a perfect family. Guess me and Damien aren't meant to be. And she kisses the forehead of Jacob, and everything goes white. And so begins the curse of Jacob. To give you a
Once.
quick summarization of the curse, as me as the other DM, to give a quick summarization of what happened, Jacob has been cursed with memory loss, has also been cursed to be now a god known as the god of smoke. The reason why he's the god of smoke is because of what he did. He does remember what he did. However, the vision was twisted into Hexia's version. She changed it to where he feels guilty for what he did. He doesn't see it as a victory, he sees it as defeat. But unfortunately, he can't take back what he has made because he's being recreated by race, by race, by race. Unfortunately, as well, with this curse, the god of smoke's ability makes it where he slowly starts dying the more he breathes normal air. And with his memory loss as well, not only does he remember the victory as defeat now, he doesn't remember who his parents are. He doesn't even know he's a god. All he knows he was cursed by a god. And that's the story and curse of Jacob. But let the Kiwi DM continue the story from that point on.
With With Jacob now being cursed, he feels that now he has to hold his breath just so that he doesn't harm anyone else with this curse that he's been affected by. And he moves into a small town. A small town being named Belmont. And in this town, everyone knows Jacob as a good person who will always help when things are needed to be done. Say a bit of housework, moving some luggage, anything of that. And one day he finds an arms dealer in the town with a gun of his original design, one of his signature pieces, with his name engraved on the handle. From this, something dark awakens in Jacob. Yes, he feels the guilt for what he did, but he can't change the past. He can only move on with the future. So, he gets the arms dealer into a private alley, a small little alley where nobody could see what Jacob was about to do. Jacob holds the man against the wall and takes off this makeshift mask. And he looks at the man and says, "Do you have any last words?" If you want to do a voice, you don't have to do a voice, but you could just to make some funny.
Actually, no, I don't have anything to say.
Okay, I was about to say, if you want to do a voice, you can, but alright. Anyway, with this, the arms dealer will beg for his life, saying, "You could take all my stock. Please, let me live." Jacob contemplates, but then looks back at the man and says, "No, I don't think I will," as he proceeds to take off the cloth around his mouth and and put countless amounts of toxic smoke into the man's lungs to have him suffocate on toxic gases. Once Jacob does that, he puts the mask back on and he leaves the man to die in the alley. And he goes to the man's stall and takes all the guns and goes back to his personal home where he starts to look at the new designs that the races have made of his original designs. And he decides, I'm going to be the arms dealer. I'm going to be the one who causes the war and supports it fully. With that, countless of centuries of guns being evolved into new things, countless deaths, and Jacob always watches, and he always has this smirk to him whenever he sees someone kill something with his creations that he has put small runes on so that he knows how many people have been killed by his guns. So that he can know how well his achievement has gone. Then he decides, I'm I'm done fighting. I'm done helping the humans. They have the knowledge of how to create their own. And he decides to go back to the only trace of home. Back to the little town of Belmont on his home island he forgot the name of. Once he gets home, he sees that Belmont hasn't changed much. Maybe the occasional new face, new kids running around. But one man, a knight on a horse, one of Jacob's old caretakers when he was younger, spots him and says, I know what you did, Jacob. You are going to face trial in a court of law. As the knight on the horse refers to the man he killed, the arms dealer, all that time ago. But Jacob didn't want to go to trial. He wasn't even planning to go even if he did want to go. He takes off his new modified mask that allows him to breathe normal air so that he doesn't constantly feel pain when he breathes. He takes it off and he spreads toxic fumes throughout the entire town. Except for the spot where the knight and the horse are, letting the knight watch as Jacob kills the town that he once served so well, so kindly, such a kind heart. Then the knight looks at Jacob and says, Why? After everything. We were your friends, we were your family. Jacob looks at the knight and says, You were never my family. 'Cause I don't have a family. As he proceeds to fill the night with toxic fumes that kills him. But just because Jacob feels an ounce of humanity left in him, an ounce of goodness, he brings the knight back, but not as himself, as this mutated, almost eldritch horror, with the knight only remembering that he is to serve Jacob. No questions asked. And from there, Jacob would go on to establish his knowledge. He would make a grand library in the ruins of Belmont, of the old Belmont Library, where then another companion that Jacob met on his travels would run the bookshop. For anyone who came to the island of his birth that wanted to know information about the island, or just vast knowledge is lost to time. This this man that Jacob met, he was a small, looked small. He was a monk, an old blind monk, probably looking at the age of 80, but in reality, he has learned so many techniques that he preserves his life long before his expiration date. And the old blind man knows that Jacob has done bad things, but he believes that Jacob still has an ounce of good in his heart. And from there, Jacob would go to establish that he is a god. He is the god that created guns, but he's also the god of smoke. One of the most deadly things known to man. And from there, you will find out the rest of Jacob's story. When two people come to the island unaware of what had happened. And boom, that is it for Jacob's story.
And I'm gonna add a little note to from me as the DM as well.
Alright, my question is, how long was that?
Oh, that was
Pretty good.
good, actually.
I
Um,
was about to say, I think we hit the
that was over quite some time. Um, I don't know how long it's been. It doesn't tell me,
uh,
but I
let
know
me
it
check
was
the
over 30 minutes.
stream.
So,
Okay.
but to add a little
Oh
note to
well.
my story real quick, into your story. I'm going to do this to everyone
Yeah.
if they don't include my story.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot to include one of
Yeah,
the.
you forgot. It's fine.
Yeah.
A little unaware of his situation, he was already being recruited for a bigger plan for the future. A man trying to hire other members to their coven. People who are strong with their magic, uses them for the right reasons for all the wrong things. This person sought to get Jacob on his team. He wants him to join the team not only as just a member, but one of his closest allies. Together, the two of them would become unstoppable. He says to Jacob, "So, do we have a deal?"
You know, it's been a long time since I've been able to have a little bit of fun. Why not cause a little bit of chaos? And Jacob will hear a seeming voice behind him, one urging him to continue this rampage of chaos that he started so long ago. As Jacob shakes the coven leader's hand and says, "Deal."
From one strong being to another, a deal by a demon cannot be broken. I will see you around, Jacob, and don't disappoint me. I need to go recruit some other members before we continue this quest. Keep doing what you're doing now, but I will be needing you soon in a place called Cyperior at the right time.
Huh.
This
Cyperior.
is taking place, this timeline right now before like what the end of that story was. This is taking place the year 1500.
Huh. I'll keep that city in mind. Who knows? Maybe I'll even pay a little visit.
Oh,
Not to do anything bad, but
oh,
to see
don't worry.
what's.
Superior's in the works of being made. Right now, there's only one kingdom called Arcania.
Huh.
I've only learned this because I have dug my research from, mm, I don't know if you know her, but the goddess of fate.
Hmm. I
She's
don't
told
know
me
her
something for the
works.
future that I need to look out for. Cyperior is where I need to be, and that's where my team needs to be. My coven.
Lady Fate. She's an interesting woman. I never knew her personally,
Oh, believe
but
me,
she.
she is about to meet her ends with soon and move to the next disciple. Give it roughly around, ooh, I want to say 400 years from now, her next disciple will take over.
400 years. The time when I should start my chaos once again.
Oh, no, no, no. Cyperior won't be made until year 3000.
Hmm. Gives me time to prepare so many creations.
Exactly. It gives me time to find who I need to find from this coven. But Jacob, do be careful with the powers. I don't need you killing the other members just because you're having a little tantrum.
As long as they don't get on my bad side, I think they'll be just fine.
Excellent. I can't wait to work with you in the future. Oh, and I will be needing you personally to be there with me in some cases. Not just as a right-hand man,
Well,
but as a plus one to said things. Events, possibly.
well then, till the day comes, you'll know where I'll be.
And
As
the coven leader then walks off into the distance.
Jacob would disappear into a cloud of smoke and go back to his little, you could say, fortress where he
Meanwhile,
works on his
the coven
machines.
leader uses teleportation magic to another place.
Let's see, side character.
Now we do the last part before we end the campaign. Or session, I
Let's
mean.
see. Before we end the campaign, well, guys, it's been a good time. We had a good run. All right. Let's see. Side character, I already should have him ready. Cause why not? We'll give the rest of them a little taste of what else I have planned. This now for my side character. He's no big big shot, though. He is rich. He does have a wealthy family. This man would be named Aster. Aster Himon.
Oh,
He
we're
would
going
come.
Aster, not main character?
Oh, I thought we went main character with the description.
No, that's the
Oh,
description. You have to
oh
tell the
right. Hold up.
story. I'm saying
Oh
add the
wait,
side
hold
character if we
up.
have time.
Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. We'll do side character after we get main character out of the way. Hold up. I messed up. I forgot about that part. Okay. Well, all right. All right. There we go. Got it. Okay. We now go to the story of Alexander. Now, as you know, he's a Goliath fire genasi, so he's tall, around 8 feet. Wasn't really a part of a tribe or a set of people. He was more or less a hired mercenary until some man. He didn't know the man personally or in any shape or form for that matter, but this man had a small little army, maybe of 1,000 men. And he wanted Alexander, with his great height and his power, etc. And be Alexander being naive and he didn't really know anything else but knowing that he would get paid a lot. He agreed, and he led raids of small villages and whatnot, small areas, ransacking and pillaging, but after a while, ransacking and pillaging just wasn't doing it. The people were preparing themselves, they were wanting to fight back. And this man, he said, and if the people do fight back, I do hope you know that once they start the first blow, you will have to kill them. Alexander, hope knowing that they probably wouldn't fight back, said, alright. Not like it's gonna happen anyway. But now we get to Alexander when he's killing the villagers of a small town. By him's lonesome, the army stands making a perimeter around the village, making sure nobody escapes. And Alexander goes into a bloodlust. He rages. as the people had thrown spears into his back, but with his strong stature, he brushed them off. They were like toothpicks to him. And this would happen for about 3 years. Just go ransack and kill villagers. But after a while, he stopped. He looked at the army behind him, and he raised his axe. The soldiers had no clue what he was doing, thinking that he was going to have them charge at the villagers. But no, Alexander would turn on his own army, and he would start to slaughter them in so many cold ways that I will not describe on stream. Um, After that, the man that hired Alexander found wind of this and sent his men, scouts, hired mercenaries, personal investigators to find Alexander. But Alexander made had long ran away to a vast forest where he made a hut inside a tree, very tall tree. It was hollow, but it was good enough to make a home. And he had sworn off the way of the warrior, and he had become a pacifist. And he would go to live a simple life, trading with the native people of the forest to get him supplies and give them stuff that they would need. Like, say, food from a hunting trip, or maybe going into a town to grab some supplies. And he would continue like this. Not after a while, the man that hired him would just give up, not seeing the point to waste money and resources trying to find Alexander. And he would just live out a simple life until one day he would get a knock on his door from a person he didn't know. And that is where his story will begin, when he gets introduced.
Hmm. I'll discuss about that afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to do Aster, or do you want to call it there?
We could do Aster. This is going to be pretty quick. Since,
Okay.
yeah. Alright. Alright. Now we go to Aster Himon. He's a well-known figure. He isn't really political, but he is known for his vast wine cells. Is he sells wine. He has a very big wine making business. Well known. Some of his bottles even dating back almost 100 years. But people wondered how he could live for so long, because he doesn't look a day over 20. Well, Aster was turned into a Dampier. And the vampire that did it never wanted him to be a full vampire. Just wanted to stay as a Dampier until Aster proved himself worthy of becoming a vampire. And Aster, knowing that he would need blood to sometimes sustain needs that normal food couldn't, he also opened the Hemon Blood Bank, which was an area for vampires that needed blood but didn't want to go out into the cities and go get the blood in the traditional ways. They would come by, ask for a certain blood type or at a certain amount of blood, and he would gladly give them it. And this continued for a while. He was in the land of riches, and he had a lot of buyers for his blood. He never realized how well his businesses would become. So much that after a while he kind of just got sick of this life. He didn't want to be a businessman anymore. He wanted to adventure, get out into the world and do something, like his ancestors once did in the past. because they were all famous heroes or historical leaders or monster hunters in some case. But in reality, all he would do is sit in home in his personal library and talk with his butler, Alfred.
Okay, you need to change the name.
Alfred? What's wrong with Alfred?
I'm sorry, Batman.
Okay, ooh, I thought of a funny name, but no, that's not it. No, 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 no. We'll do something normal. Uh, we'll name we'll name this butler. You know what? We'll name him. Not true. No, we'll name him Michael.
Name of
Now,
what?
Michael.
Oh my god.
Might not. It's the first thing that came to mind.
It's fine. It's better than
Okay.
Alfred.
Now, Alfred, I'm sick. No. Okay. Now, Michael had been in Astor's family for a long time. Now, to be fair, Alfred isn't
Michael.
Michael. Fuck. Sorry, Michael.
He accidentally
Michael.
sometimes calls him Alfred. You're like, who the fuck is Alfred?
Alfred, sir. Who's Alfred? Sorry, Michael. Michael now has been serving, uh, Astor for a long time. He he struck a deal with this vampire that turned him to turn, who almost said Alfred. Michael, he bargained with the vampire that turned him into a Dampier to turn Michael into a Dampier because, Astor's daily life could not function without Michael. Now, does Michael get vacation days? Sometimes. For
Wait,
like maybe
Astor had a
one hour.
wife?
A wife? No.
That's
No.
what you said. Astor's latest wife
Oh. I don't
couldn't
remember
deal
saying
without
wife.
him.
Oh, life. I meant to say life. Not life. Wife.
Latest wife couldn't handle
Latest
without him.
life!
I was like,
Oh
hold
yeah,
the phone. This
he's...
isn't his character.
Oh yeah, he's a playboy, guys. He's a big playboy.
Ah, yes, his current wife.
His current wife. No.
How many wives have you had, sir, this time? The
Uh...
minus the latest one. Oh, 59. In 1 year, yes, they've all died of old age. I like them
I
old.
like... I like a mode. So I can take their money.
All
Money,
right,
money,
Steve
money.
Rogers.
Okay. Michael would agree to become Astor's butler for almost the rest of eternity until one day either Astor or Michael would die. Now, we cut to Astor and Michael having a conversation. Master Alfred.
You
No!
now now it's gonna run a joke between the two now because you called him Alfred and he's like, who the fuck is Alfred?
Master Astor, you have a call from the winery. What do they need? Apparently someone stole a few thousand of your 100-year-old wines. What? Sir, the winery was broken into last night by an unknown invader, a thief most likely. But what would you like me to tell them, sir? Put out a reward. If someone finds the stolen wine, they will get a... Let's see. Michael, how much was the 1,000 bottles of my 100-year-old wine worth again?
Oh,
Um,
let me do my calculations, sir.
so it would approximately amount to.
By the way, I have a split personality, if you didn't know this about me.
It would go to approximately 1 million platinum. Oh, 1 million platinum. Oh, I can't give away that much. I mean, I get it.
That gets rid
Well,
of 1% of my money.
I get it. I'm a trillionaire. I get it. I'm a trillionaire, but I can't give away that much money. Put the reward for finding all the stolen wines at 950,000 platinum pieces.
Jesus Christ. Oh, poor people money, am I right?
Oh, poor people money.
Ugh, it hurts for me to give that pocket change away to the poor.
Anyway, Michael, I
I know, Sydney, that it is peak. No, I
I
have
see.
21 viewers right now.
Damn.
Bro,
Hi
this is the most
guys.
popular Cyperior's ever been in a long time. Maybe everyone missed it, I
Hi
guess.
hi guys. First time DM here. Anyway. Uh, Michael, just clear my schedule for the day. I I need to go down to the blood bank. I got a few clients that have been nagging me since last night. Uh, yes, sir. Do you want me to pull the normal excuse? Yes.
All right, his masterness has pulled a hernia.
Michael would get back to the winery, tell them to post a reward out, and that he won't be coming in today because he has a willy bad
A
hangover.
really bad hangover. He
Willy
just had an
willy bad
ooh voice
hangover.
too and everything. He's like, "Oh, we understand, sir."
As Michael finishes the call, Michael would hand Aster his coat, sunglasses, and a hat, as the sun makes Aster very nauseous.
Can I add
Sick.
someone real quick?
Yeah, yeah, you're
Yeah,
free
they're
to
gonna be
add
waiting
anyone.
outside the door. Just an FYI.
I was about to say, you're free to add anybody. I am open to having
Because you're
DMs add.
forgetting one special person in Aster's life, other than Mike. I mean Alfred. I mean Alfred. I mean Michael. I mean Alfred. I mean
Alfred!
Mike.
Alfred! Don't leave me here! Aster would start walking to the blood bank.
No, before you
Having.
even walk out before you even walk outside your house.
Aster would start walking to the door. He would get to his front door, grab the handle, open it, and he would see.
a uh, a person with an umbrella.
An umbrella. Oh.
Person
Oh.
turns towards you and oh, you should recognize who she is.
It's you. I presume you want your usual order.
Immediately, this girl is like her smile went from a smile to really.
You're waiting outside my house on a
you
Saturday.
you seriously don't recognize me, Esther? I
I
get it's been a couple hundred years, but oh my god, I never even thought you wouldn't recognize me.
I had a really bad hangover
Oh, I don't want to
last
hear that
night.
excuse. You made that when we were kids.
Wait, kids. Remind me your name again.
I'm your sister, Astrid.
Oh! Sister! Ah, you
I was gonna give you
Oh,
this umbrella for protection because I know you've been turned into a damp
wait,
here, but
wait,
now
wait,
I
wait,
feel
wait, wait,
like
wait, wait,
she
wait.
backs
Let's
away
not
from
get
the
hasty here.
door with the umbrella and it's like, oh no, the sunlight.
you, please, wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I might not have
Forgive me.
turned into a damp here, but am sure turned into still myself with just pointier ears.
Just please give me the umbrella, please, please.
She hands you the umbrella and's like, good God, you're such a drama queen. Same as ever.
Yay! I'm so happy. That's what goes on in his head. Then he just grabs it and says thank you. Anyway,
By
this
the way,
guy.
she was like, please don't tell me you said yippee in a squeaky voice like you usually do.
No, no. Why would you say that? You're acting so weird, Astrid. Anyway, how have you been, sister of mine? It's been only a few centuries.
Oh, it's going great. Mom and Dad are dead, if you didn't know that by now.
Yeah. What
I didn't see you at them
awesome
at I didn't see you at the funeral.
Um, I was in the Aster Cave.
Okay. You really are hitting that whole I'm a Batman and you're gonna love it.
I'm sorry, I had to pull that. I had to make one Batman reference.
You made so many Batman references, it's insane.
Um, I, well, Mom and Dad weren't too thrilled that I was turned into what I am today, and they
And that's
determined.
your fault how?
Ugh. I've learned that staying late at work is not the best idea. Anyway, I would send them money, something to help them out every so often. I'd come visit.
Oh, that reminds me. She pulls out a bag, looks like
Oh God.
and then she pulls out this heaping load of another bag inside that little bag. Yeah, she has a bag of holding. Deal with it. And says,
Astrid.
by the way, they send their regards and drops the bag. You can hear it almost break the floorboard.
What's in there?
Oh, here's a note.
I
I'll read
grabbed
it
it.
out for you real quick.
I was about to say, grab the note.
The note says, to our dearest Aster, we don't need your filthy money. You might be rich, but you still haven't come in to visit us after all these years.
I came to visit you old bags.
P.S. If you say I have visited you, virtual reality does not count.
It wasn't virtual reality. I stood outside your house. I was there.
P.S. Standing outside our house doesn't also mean you're visiting us. I wanted a physical fucking hug. Plus,
You
how
said
were
you
we supposed?
hated me.
PPPS, how was I supposed to know you were the one standing outside our house for 500 fucking years?
You know, I feel like if I was wearing the same clothes, you'd kind of get the idea, but... Ugh.
PPPS, this is from Astrid. Dude, get some better clothes. By the way, it doesn't say that on the note. I just said that myself.
What's wrong with my clothes?
Wearing red and black as a vampire or dampier doesn't mean nothing. Get some color on you, for God's sake. I'm wearing purple.
Little does she know he has a full room where he has a streaming channel and he becomes a full decked out gamer that is very bright and colorful. That's a little plot hole. He's a secret streamer. He plays video
Oh,
games in
good
his free
lord.
time. Anyway, would you like to come accompany me to the blood bank?
No, I just came to say hi to my brother after all these years. Never even once tried to visit me, let alone our parents, I see. And yes, I'm going to not
I've
let this down.
I've made mistakes. I was in a bad place in my mind.
You might have lost your humanity, but that doesn't mean you lost your sister, you know.
To be fair, every personal investigator I hired to find you ended up dead. You care explaining that?
Mm, no, not really. I mean, it's hard to find me these days, okay? But still, you could at least try to reach out in some way. You do
I
realize
said
I have a goddamn glass ball at home that talk to people on. Did you forget I'm a witch? I'm still
glass
old fashioned.
glass balls are so outdated. Why don't you just send a letter?
Yes, says the guy in a black red suit. We're in the year 3000. I'm using a crystal ball but for God's sake, what the hell have you been doing? Winery, blood bank. These sound more old fashioned than my crystal ball. I sound like a goth chick living in some parent's basement, while you sound like an old man who doesn't even know what the hell is a calculator.
I know what a calculator is. Michael, you taught me what a calculator was.
Oh my fucking God. Michael's still alive?
No, I'm thinking of another person. Alfred!
She moves behind you and sees Michael, the Michael, and it's like, uh-huh.
That's not
You
Michael.
had him
That's.
turned, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Yes, you did, sir. Michael, shut up. No. Fuck you. God damn it, Michael. You little bitch.
Esther, is it really just this hard for you to accept that I'm here in front of you and all you want to do is work?
I. Work is. It's the one thing keeping me sane, Astrid. It's the one
Sane.
thing I know.
I'm sorry. Your job is being basically a banker. All you
No.
do is just build a place, claim it as a winery, claim it as a blood bank, and then you hire people and you stay at home, do nothing.
You.
You
I
won't
still
believe
have
my
to.
job.
What are you up to these days?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Because I'm actually physically working compared to someone I know.
I work on the taxes with a bit of Michael's help.
If you must know, I'm a monster hunter, just like our ancestors.
Oh.
And you're so lucky you're related to me, or else I would have turned in this bounty a long time ago.
A
She
long
pulls out a sheet with your face on it.
bounty? I have done nothing wrong.
By the way, she's like, oh, sorry, it didn't unfold all the way. And then there's a list of everything you've done wrong.
Die! Hey, the fire of 1910 was not my fault. That was caused by a lightning strike. That I was just in the area.
Huh. Then how about this incident?
She fully deserved what she had happen to her. She tried to kidnap me, for God's sake. What was I supposed to do? Not tie her to a pole?
Huh. So you pulled a whole she's a witch situation.
No. I didn't burn her at the stake.
No, but you
That
left her
was
at the stake for people to burn her.
She didn't burn. They didn't set her on fire, did they? They
All right, then
didn't.
how about this incident?
That I was blackout drunk. I was unaware of how many people I hit with that car. That 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 was pure mistake.
Um, yeah, I know, because Michael was in the passenger seat trying to make you not be the one driving, but you insisted. I was there. You left me at you left me at the bar.
Huh. That. Huh. Michael, did that happen? Yes, sir. God damn it. I really am
Look,
an asshole.
Aster, I would turn you in immediately because you're a monster. But as your sister, I'm not going to do that. And this is the last copy of you. So she rips it and says, now there's no one who knows anything about your past except me and Michael and our dead relatives and everyone you killed during that time you got drunk and drove a car. Other than that, nobody remembers you except for the business you do.
Though you got to admit that capitalist did deserve what was coming to him.
Okay, we're going to skip all of this subjects now. So, anyways, I'm going to be staying in town a bit longer. So you'll be seeing my face a lot more.
Do you need a place to stay?
Oh, God, no. I'm not staying with you. I have my own place. And funny thing is, I was invited to a party.
A party?
Oh, you did too. I forgot. I went through your mail.
You went through my mail. I have mail?
I'm about to add a new list, and I'm about to be the one who makes a mugshot of you, and adding tax evasion onto that list.
It's not. I pay my taxes, Michael. We pay our tax. Yes, sir, but you have me send it in the mail, but then the mailman don't come and pick it up, so then I have to go down to the office. Okay, Michael, we get it. We get it. We get it. I file my taxes. It's not tax evasion. It's simply that the mailman doesn't come here anymore.
Great. Anyways, the invitation. You won't believe who it's from.
Oh God. If I won't believe it, then who will?
It's from the council.
The council. Oh shit. I swear, if they try and get me to become a secretary again, I swear, I could do
It's
much
just
more
a
than being a
party. I already
secretary.
went through it. They just invited you just so you can have fun and enjoy it. Every higher up's going to be in there. I was invited
Yes.
because, well, they know my history with you, so, and they knew I was alive, so they reached out to me.
Is this
Well,
because
at least Jinsu.
is this because I helped one of their founding fathers and just became a founding father?
Okay, you're not that old. I don't even know who the founding father you found out was, but that was no founding father. We were born in we were born 1890. We weren't that old.
Eh, I was more or less the founding father for the new startup.
Oh,
The startup that we
Esther.
have to, yeah.
Take the invitation and I will see you at the party. If I don't see you at the party, I'm going to drag your ass out of bed and make you come. Because it's at nighttime, which means you should be awake.
uh, he opens the invitation and checks the day of the party, pulls out a phone and checks the day of one of his streams. God damn it, I'm gonna have to cancel something. Michael! Yes, sir. Clear my schedule and put it for the party. Yes, sir. Are you sure, though, sir? You have that thing. Shut up, Michael. Shut up. should it?
Astrid immediately is like, if it's about your streaming situation, I already know.
What? No, streaming
I've
me?
been subscribed to you for the past 3 years.
Fuck.
You just haven't noticed because you don't pay attention.
Damn it.
Her username is Potion Maker 67.
Ooh, chat, I won't do it. I won't do it, chat. I won't say it.
Yeah, that's right. You won't say it.
I shall not give in to temptation.
I love this generation with their stupidity. Anywho,
Okay. I'll see you then, sister. Though, Mom and Dad did say, the last time I spoke with them frequently, they wanted me to give you something, but I figured I would give it to you another time, because I have to get it out of a vault.
well, brother, um, I have already taken something of value, you know.
You have?
Oh, by the way, I did see, however, something really important, and so I added a few things to the bag full of the money you owe to the parents. Um,
The money I owe? I gave them that money! That's my money in that bag!
yeah, I'm giving it back, and I'm giving you, um, let's see, 950,000 platinum, was it?
Ooh, damn, I gave them that money. Oh.
Oh, no, 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 no. You gave them more than that. I'm saying I added on 950,000 platinum.
Eh.
You know, for the wine.
It was you!
Well, you gotta go. I will see you at the party.
Release the hounds!
Messiah, we have no hounds.
Release the birds!
Messiah, they'll attack you too.
Release the falcon!
It's Michael. Just dressed as a bird. The things I
don't
do
know
for
if
this
you did.
family.
I don't know if you got what I was trying to reference, but I was doing a Mr. Burns.
Oh
Mr.
no, I did.
Burns.
You really are giving off like I'm just gonna be every privileged white man and to ever exist in any form of platform. So we're up to 39 watchers.
Damn! Hi guys, I hope I get this much watchers when I start streaming my D&D stuff. That's the hope.
Maybe. Well, 42.
Damn. Damn, guys, you
Am I
really
being
enjoying
rated and just no one said a word?
Damn, guys, you really enjoying Aster's side story of his funny bullshit this much? I'm so happy. I bring,
Anywho, so
Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's it for me.
all right, so Astrid's just running away. Aster's chasing after her, and Michael is just in a bird costume.
Get back here, you wine thief!
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Astrid supposed to be the older sister too? Is what we made her?
Pretty sure, yeah, pretty sure she was.
Yeah, she's the older sister to you, so it makes it even funnier that she's playing the
Give
role
me
of
my
that person.
wine!
So I think that's where we are going to end it for these lovely side stories.
Just because I think if we continued, we'd just start chuckling so hard that we couldn't even talk.
Man, so Aster's still a dumbass. Well, actually, you made him dumber compared to the OG.
Well, he's not. He acts dumb. I'll say that.
He acts privileged.
There will be more to him that I will talk to you about.
We'll see. We'll see if he's gonna be like the OG Cyperior, where he becomes a damsel in distress.
Oh my god! Get me out the closet!
I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
He smells so bad. So much BO.
By the way, I know Aster is supposed to be asexual, but I'm still going to give him a
Romance
significant
out
interest.
there.
I will
Alrighty.
hint out. I will hint who that will be in the future.
Alrighty then. Well, it has been a fun live stream chat.
Oh yes, it's been very fun. Somehow I got to almost 50 viewers.
And I think now it's time we call the curtain.
Yep. And then tomorrow I'll be doing another player or players. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get two more players out of the way so that way we're down to one more player to do, maybe two. We'll see. But if you guys enjoyed this lovely session, then please, if you like, please subscribe, hit the bell, notify when I go live, upload video, and stay tuned for the next episode of Cyperior. But anyways, I hope to see you all in the future. Bye.
Bye.